G'day everyone, it's Deb and Matt, and today we've got something very exciting. We're going on that ship, and it's the first time we've been on it.
Absolutely, this is Royal Caribbean Voyager of the Seas. Very excited to get on board today and see a new ship.
Yes, a new ship for us. It's an old ship, but it's a new ship for us.
That's right.
So it's going to be a wonderful weekend. Plenty of videos coming your way. Stick with us because this is the day one vlog. So when we first got here, the lines were stupid long. So we got here at about 10 past 11, quarter past 11.
Yeah.
And the lines were really long. They were opening up already for boarding now. It's, what's the time now, Deb?
Oh, hang on. Tap my watch. Quarter to 12.
Quarter to 12 now.
We have a 1 o'clock boarding.
But they're letting everyone on already. So we'll see how long it takes from here to actually get on board the ship. Oh, this van's pretty nice, Deb.
Whoa, look at that. Yeah, we'll just stay here.
Just stay right here. They can come to us and do the check-in.
Yeah. It's actually a decent line for the check-in today.
Yes.
I haven't seen it this packed today.
They kind of obviously wanted everyone on quickly for filling the ship. The Royal Caribbean media crew are apparently here, which we expected. But yeah, so they'll be doing a lot of stuff and trying to, probably taking news crews through, I would imagine, today.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, so very long lines.
Very long lines.
As we said, our boarding time was 1 o'clock, but it's 5 to 12 now and we're up in the hall, so hopefully it doesn't take too long.
Matt. Hopefully it doesn't.
Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I hate standing like Deb will tell you, this is the one thing I hate is standing in lines.
This is where I lose Matt. A lot of the time.
This is where I start to
He is from happy Matt to grumpy Matt.
Right, but then as soon as I get through this building...
Then you get hangry.
Yeah, sometimes.
And then you're all good after you eat.
Maybe. But we're also trialling a new camera. So that you might see some little clips. We're trying this new camera this weekend to see how it goes. Yeah, anyway. We'll see you soon. Okay, so we managed to get through. It's now 5 past 12. So
what we were saying that the lines were really long and it was 5 to 12. So in the end, it only took 10 minutes.
Now this is a domestic cruise, so obviously there's no like customs border force clearance, but
no.
Yeah,
no,
still.
That was actually still nice and quick.
And
to
they
get through.
had the fresh water and flavoured waters there and things like that.
Yep.
Because of the heat, it is very humid in there, as we were saying. So, anyway, time to get on board. Try and sneak a quick look. Let's have a look out the window here.
Yeah.
There's QB. We've got the water slides up there.
We just want to get on. Like, Daniel wants to get on. Yeah. Oh, and we're on board.
We're on board.
Nice wide deck.
All the
Shuffleboard.
All the boats, the tenders are above us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is super wide, isn't it?
I don't know what the difference with the lines are.
Mauritia, Deb.
Hey.
Mauritia.
I've got yours.
I've got. G'day, guys.
What muster station are we?
I don't know.
B15.
B15.
Thank you.
Let's go. Get on Voyager.
So on the left-hand side, before you have there, it will be all the D's. So you can check off first that one because better to check it first. If we cannot sail unless you check off. So we're going to find
We're on 4.
The other side.
Okay, so first thing to do is find our muster station. So we're doing that now, heading down. We had to cross over to the other side of the ship to do that. Interestingly, the muster stations are on the outside. They're actually on the deck under the boats, under the tender boats, so you know what tender boat you're supposed to go. It's a pretty cool way of doing it. Yeah, so we have to head all the way down here.
This is actually quite good because it's easy to find.
Yeah, I actually think this is, you know, an easy way to do it. Like it's,
Put them all out on the decks. That's really cool. You don't have to go hunting for a bar or something to find.
Then you just find the decks and go from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, we'll walk down now. Got the refueling going on at the moment as well. And here we are. B13, 15 and D17 muster stations are all here.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Stand by, sir.
B15.
Welcome on board. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Welcome on board. Okay, you've been to...
Okay, Deb.
Okay.
You where? What are we doing? What's the
So we're actually up on deck 11 in the Windjammer. Yeah, it's a really nice setup actually. There's a lot of seating around, and there's multiple. There's one on this side, and then there's another one on the other side.
And then there's this one at the rear.
Yeah. Of course, there's just way too many choices. Couldn't pick what I wanted, but I've got some chicken, I've got some beef, egg, feta, cheese sauce. It's just a bit of a combo. There's just way too many options up there, but this will do. This will do to start.
This'll do?
Yep.
Get you started?
Yeah.
How's the view though?
Oh, it's nice, although it's just super hot.
With this glass here, it's very warm, isn't it?
Oh, very warm.
All right, my turn to go and get mine.
Your turn. All right, Matt. What have you come back with?
Thought I'd try the mac and cheese. So I just got a little bit of that, some fruit. But doing the deconstructed burger thing as well, so...
It's very tasty.
Yeah, they're nice. I don't mind having them, so they're just lighter, but a little bit healthier than having all the bread and the bun every time.
100%.
So easy to just have breads when you're on cruises, so I try to limit that as much as I can, particularly at the beginning. Anyway, we'll get into this and then we're going to start exploring the ship.
Absolutely, can't wait.
Okay, so it is day one. It is our first impressions of Voyager. We've just come from lunch. Lovely. It's Windjammer. Like, it was lovely food. Like, it's good food. Like,
Yeah, it's great food.
But, you know, we're just heading down from deck 11 to deck 7 where our cabin is. And, wow. Like, she's just kind of, like, big but elegant still.
It is beautiful.
Anyway, we're going to go and dump some gear so that we're a little bit lighter in the room. And then we are going to go explore, and we'll bring you more. On your left, right there.
Welcome on board.
Alrighty, so found a cabin. And we're on deck 7, and Deb's behind me somewhere. And this is also where the library is, an office area. So they've got a couple of workstations in here, which is very cool. A big model of the ship. Hey Deb, can I take that one home to put on the,
Sure,
put in the office?
No worries. Sure, they won't mind.
These are
good puzzle tables.
These are great puzzle tables.
Yeah.
They're a great puzzle table. Man, you should bring some puzzles to do while we're on the New Year's cruise. It has there's a smell in here that reminds me of like on the Navy ships.
It's just all the books.
When I was a kid. Maybe it's the books, I don't know.
Yeah. So you obviously can drop off
Do
any
book drop-offs as well.
And then literally this is where our cabin is.
Right on the end, just over there.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, Dad.
All right, let's go and explore.
Let's go down to the promenade.
Promenade, Matt. Promenade.
The promenade.
Promenade,
Deb.
Matt.
Promenade.
So just below the games room on deck 7, you've got here on deck 6 the next cruise desk. So a nice space, plenty of staff on offer to help book your next cruise. But look at the view out across the promenade from just in front of it. You've got to take the time to look up. You really do. The beautiful colours and everything, the sort of architecture. And this is the R bar here at the aft end of the Royal Promenade. And at the forward end of the ship on the promenade, you've got Café Promenade. You can get ice creams here, you can get coffees. They have cafe food available and pizzas as well. But again, as I said, you've got to look up the artwork that's around. Really, it's just such a beautiful architecture with those 2 big lift shafts sort of acting as atriums at each end, bringing in natural light. But it's kind of eclectic too. You've got this car here. There's the telephone booth behind the car, which also doubles as an ATM in there. Yeah, just a great place to come and grab a selfie. And yeah, look at this. Just all this natural light that comes in as well at each end really just anchors the promenade area beautifully. And we got to see the Cruising Tea Ladies, another Australian YouTube channel. And we bumped into them on our way into the Star Lounge at the front of the ship on deck 5. So this area is used for trivia nights, and trivia games during the day even, lots of different shows, meditation sessions, parties at night. They do all sorts of things down here. So a very versatile space, so keep an eye out for what's on.
So we are just sneaking out. There, I shouldn't say sneaking. There is a door, it's unlocked. We can come out here. This is on deck 5 on Voyager. We're still doing a bit of an exploration around. But yeah, when you come out, you can actually come up the front here to the front of the ship. Check this out. Oh, wishing I had my sunnies on right now. How is this for a spot to come and watch a sail away from? What do you reckon, Deb?
Yeah,
Pretty awesome spot, isn't it?
it's a great spot. Okay, so we have literally been on this ship about 3 hours.
Not even, I don't
Not
think.
even 3 hours. And I've just got to say, she's a beauty. What a beautiful ship so far. So far. Like I'm expecting something bad. No. And we've just literally come out. We're on deck 5 at the moment. So there was a side door out of the Star Lounge.
Yes.
So we've walked along the deck and then we've come up here where, so this is obviously the helipad behind us. But if we spin, Matt, no, this way. So this is like the very, very front of the ship.
Yeah, very, very cool spot to be.
It is absolutely.
Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that you can see us as well. But yeah, absolutely, yeah, like crack a spot to come up to.
Yeah, it's a really good spot.
So, all right,
Let's keep exploring.
And just here is the schooner bar. We're now down on deck 4. And as you walk through from the front of the ship here at the schooner bar, there's some seating you can kind of see comes through this hallway, which is nice. Kind of gives you a bit of a quieter space away from the music, the piano that can be going on. So you can have a bit more of a chat without disturbing people listening. Then you come into the casino. So, yeah, it's quite a tight casino. The bar is centrally located here, right in the middle of the casino, with all your gaming machines around the sort of outside perimeter, and then you've got your gaming tables as well up this other end and then around to the other side of it. So yeah, much tighter than what I've seen on other ships, but still it seemed to be very popular at night. Lots of people getting around and, you know, having a flutter. But not the most easiest to access. It's quite narrow, a lot of the walkways, and they get quite crowded too. So if you've got mobility issues, it could be a little bit of a challenge for you. But there is a ramp as well that helps you get, you know, in and around. A couple of statues and plaques and things. Just as you come out of the casino, at the other end, at the rear of the ship, you've got these these plaque sort of statue artworks, and another big atrium area. To the left here, you've got the art gallery. So these are the guys that operate the art auctions on the ship throughout the cruise that you'll be on. And they have a few different events, like gallery things where you can turn up and they'll do art auctions with a free glass of champagne and thing during the cruise. So, and just here to the right is the tavern. So this is another one of the bars. This is here on deck 4 at the aft end of the ship. And so you can see plenty of screens up the top there, big screen at each end as well. And this is one of the entry points then between the two lifts. Keep going through there and you have access to the main dining room. And here we are now up on the top decks, having a look outdoors. You can see the walking tracks here, the pool's just below.
Those stairs just feel really weird.
They just felt, yeah, a bit steep, those stairs. So just behind us down there is the solarium on this ship. Oh, trying to keep me in the light a little bit for you. The Deb and I were just commenting as we're working around just how much open space there is on this ship that doesn't seem to really be activated or used.
Yeah, there's just, I mean, look, it doesn't feel crammed, I'll give it that.
No, certainly doesn't.
Feels really light and airy, but yeah, that's just a lot of floor. Maybe they have their parties up here. I don't know.
All the lounge chairs are stacked up there at the moment, but yeah, anyway, I'll keep wandering.
Okay, so this is on deck 12 in front of the Sky Bar. Just above the pools, and you can see there's a stage for performers and live music. The hot tubs all have covers over them as well. The two pools separates the space, and just above the Sky Bar you can actually come up here and there's another area just above it with sun lounges. It's a bit of an open viewing area that you can take a look and see as well. So get some nice views from up here. And then down here, back on deck 11, just towards the end here, heading towards the rear of the ship, in that back corner, see there's a bit of a crowd. That's the freestyle drinks machines, if you've got the drinks passes.
We are all here right now on Promenade to do one thing and one thing only, light the Christmas tree. So we need everyone together to count down from 10 all the way to 1. You think we can do that next round? Yes, I think we can do that. So let's count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. So we just actually watched the lighting up of the Christmas tree. How pretty was that? That was very nice. And
It kind of feels like it's just out there in the middle by itself, though.
you think?
Yeah, like compared to like on Quantum and Ovation, you know, they've kind of put them down the end. It kind of just, it takes up that space that it's
Yeah.
in. This kind of just felt plonked in the middle.
Okay. Anyway, I think it was pretty. But before that, we got to catch up with our lovely friend Tina.
Yeah, one
who
of
we haven't
our
met as yet.
subscribers. Yeah.
I call her a friend because she feels like one. So that was really lovely catching up with you and Yvonne today. And then just after that, we also got chatting with Sharon, Fraser, and Andre. Now, Fraser's got his own YouTube channel.
Yeah, so we'll be sure to go and
We'll,
check that out. Kid Food Critic.
Great, thank you so much for stopping us as well. I don't think earlier we've told everyone we ran into the Cruising Tea Ladies.
We've seen the Cruising Tea Ladies
So
as well.
Jodie and Sharon, it was lovely to have a chat with you, and hopefully we'll get to catch up a little bit more.
But one of the issues we're having right now is it's after 5 o'clock and our bags still haven't been delivered to our room.
Dun, dun, dun.
Getting a little nervous.
It's not like it'll be the first time that we've had to go and find our bags.
No. So we've come down to the Promenade Café and got some pizza. We've got a late dinner booking tonight. We're going to Chops.
We are.
Not until after 8 o'clock. We've got like 8:15 booking because we're going to go and see the ice skating show tonight.
We are indeed. So we might be going in our...
Just a light snack
Clothes.
for now. Or, yeah, we could be going in not very fancy clothes.
No, not at all.
It is supposed to be the 70s night tonight.
It is. It is 70s night
So
tonight.
we may not have costumes, we may not have tech gear. Yeah, there's a little bit going on here at the moment.
Oh, I'm not that worried just yet. They were still bringing them up.
We'll see.
Okay. We'll
See
let you know soon.
See you the next bit. They have arrived, Deb.
Yes.
We've got our bags.
We don't have to wear this all for 3 days.
Okay.
Excellent.
Sweet. Looking lovely there, Mr. C.
Thank you, Mr. C. It's 70s night, so I've brought out the sequence again because it's very classic 70s, I think.
Bit disco ball, flashy, kind of sequency. Very cool,
Something
very
like
cool.
that. All right, watch out, Mr. C behind you. Looking very sharp. I'm loving this the best.
Yeah, a bit of,
Over the
70s colour over the white. My disco sneakers.
You'll get in trouble for your sneakers.
Yeah, oh well. Comfort.
Comfort
Right?
is
Time
all
of life
about
where
it.
it's all about comfort.
That's right.
Let's get going. Spinning around.
So we are off to the ice skating show.
Yes. So down to Studio B
Ooh, are we going down to 3?
on 3. Yes, we are.
Okay.
That's where Studio B is.
All right.
So, but the show was at 7, so we were planning to get down there about 6:30, and then they said something else was on at 6:30. So we are on our way down. Hopefully, we can still get some decent seats. Deb's the metal in Deb's ankle's giving her a bit of grief today. Get there.
Still walking.
Still walking. Should have let her take the lift. Hello.
Right here, we need your smiles.
We'll do it after the show.
We have 3 studios. Take 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
cool. Thank
Awesome.
you.
So, lowrider lessons, a ship model signed by the captain, specialty restaurant dinners, photo packages, a private ice skating session.
do you want to wrap up where we've been and what we've been doing?
Oh my goodness. We just went and saw the Ice Odyssey, which was the ice skating show. Wow, and more wow. It was absolutely phenomenal.
I think we have to pause for a moment. So Deb is slowly trying to choose her dinner here in Chops tonight. While she's doing that, I'll wrap up a bit of the day. So we just got interrupted, as you saw, by the waiter. Obviously, interruption sounds bad, but he's doing his job and we need to eat. We were just at the ice skating show, as Deb was saying, Ice Odyssey, and I feel like she's going to chime in at some point. Those performers were absolutely amazing. Their physique, their ability,
Athleticism. Athleticism.
their athleticism. There you go. Deb's saying their athleticism,
It's not
absolutely
word.
amazing. Yeah, they put on such a great show. It was about 45 minute show. Really cool. Before that, they did have an auction. Now, we won something. You are going to have to tune in to the next video to find out what we won at that auction. Now, the auction is the Royal Caribbean Group have a partnership with Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they use these auctions as part of a fundraising initiative across the entire fleet. So, yeah, we contributed to that. We get a little bit of something out of that as a bonus as well. So, yes, you do need to tune in tomorrow. Oh, the wine is here. The wine is here.
Very nice.
Okay, Deb still hasn't decided. Wine is sort of for me, but Deb wasn't happy with the wine choice she was given. So,
It feels horrible.
look, you just keep complaining, Deb. Stop
It wasn't the
complaining,
one I ordered. And he bought a different one.
because the one you ordered he didn't have.
Yeah. So, but it was just really acidic, very thick.
So yes,
Yes.
we'll
Anyway,
tell people tomorrow they have to tune in, or they have to tune in for the next video, don't they?
wait and see. It's very, very exciting. I'm very much looking forward to it.
In the meantime,
In the meantime,
we have some hellos.
We do indeed. So we just were talking with Sharon and Michael, and the Oliver family. It was lovely to meet you as well tonight. Can't remember the other.
All parts of the Oliver family, but yeah.
Apologies. Yeah, I know we have been to stopped quite a lot today. It's absolutely been great. Can't even get my words out, and I haven't even got the wine yet. No, it's been a great day. I'm looking forward to what else the night's going to bring. Obviously, we've got dinner, then it's the 70s, so we'll go and see what the parties are on after. But stay tuned also, because we will actually be doing a specialty dining video and one individually here on Chops. So for tonight, and we've also got a lunch in here tomorrow with our unlimited package that we got. So yeah, make sure you jump in and have a look at that video as well.
Yep. So that will be a lunch and dinner specialty dining video. We're going to do one for each of the venues here on Voyager of the Seas. So lunch and dinner videos covering the specialty dining. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, we are going to be ordering very soon. This is our waiter, Hitesh, and
That's good. Thank you.
Deb's finally happy.
That's the one I wanted. He found it.
He found it.
Yeah.
He went hunting.
Thank you.
It is the end of the first day on Voyager of the Seas. Well, our first day anyway.
And you've got so much energy to burn by the sounds of it.
Kind of found a second wind. We had dinner at Chops.
Yes.
We left these good people at Chops because we were going to the 70s Disco Inferno party.
Staying alive. Yeah, that one. Yeah, we went there, a little bit of a boogie, although it was packed. So this was actually held in the Promenade, which is a thoroughfare, obviously, for people walking through. And it was just constant bump, 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 bump. Like
It was tricky, wasn't it?
I mean, I love the idea where they've got the overhead, what do you call that, walkway that they did all the dancing on up there, so everyone could see them. But just downstairs was packed.
Yeah, so obviously Deb's referring to the cruise director and her crew.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, they were displayed. So we've got Tornado Tonya on board as the cruise director. Now we've been on I think, I don't know if I've mentioned this earlier in the day.
Yeah.
On Qantas before. So she brings a fair amount of energy. So it was great.
She does.
But yeah, the kind of that bump around the Royal Promenade is a little narrow for those sort of things. You know, given like we've done these sorts of parties quite a number of times in 270 on the Quantum class ships. We've done parties like this on the Royal Esplanade on Quantum class ships. This
It's a little bit smaller area.
Yep.
Bit smaller ship. But yeah, so from there we went down to the casino, had a couple of drinks down there and checked it out. It was packed.
Casino was packed.
Oh my goodness me.
I was actually surprised. The other bars tonight, like the Schooner Bar, the Tavern, places like that weren't were quite quiet. Yeah, forgive me, the name at the theatre area, like that club thing, Star something at the front of the ship. We were in there this afternoon.
Studio B?
No. Studio B is where the ice skating was.
Anywho, one of those places.
It's on the screen now, but
we could have headed up to the nightclub, but we haven't done that tonight.
No, we might do that later in the cruise. We're a little bit knackered. As you may know, this time of year is a massively busy time of the year for us. So
pretty much everyone. I think everyone's on this
we're lacking energy.
Trying to get there, so no, we've
But I would say, can I just say, like in terms of bars and the promenade, like the Royal Promenade area, the Pig and Whistle, like when every time you've got an event on, you're kind of getting squashed and overwhelmed by the crowd while you're sitting on your table or chair, either inside or outside.
That's the whole adventure, Mr. C. That's what the Pig and Whistle is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mindset thing, right?
Get in there and have a bit of fun, sing-alongs. If that's what you like, you go there. If you don't, you go somewhere else.
When this ship was launched, it was the biggest ship at sea. And, you can see what they were trying to do and where they've kind of taken some different design cues from. You can then see how those design cues have flowed through other Royal Caribbean ships and classes. But yeah, there was like that area, that little area, it's about a foot wide at the top of a stairwell, between the stairwell and the wall, where if it had just shifted over, like nobody could get through it now, but if it had actually shifted the stairwell just that little bit, you probably could have allowed people to walk through more in the main area as well. But then up on like deck 13 where we were today, and it was just so sparse. There was the lounge chairs weren't out. It was just so open and like, what is this? This feels like a wasted space. I really love like the main dining room took my breath away.
Absolutely. Look, looking forward to looking through it a lot more tomorrow.
Definitely.
And I think, first impressions is day one, and there's a lot of things going on.
With that, we're going to wrap up today.
We certainly are. So it's been good. I think we've had a great day. Looking forward to tomorrow and, looking through this ship even more. So I think we've only scratched the surface today.
Yeah, definitely.
So looking at deep diving into this ship tomorrow, and we will bring you that tomorrow. For now, it's good night.
There are some videos linked up on the screen for you right now that you might find useful. We hope that you do. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when new videos come out, such as the day 2 video.
And wait, as we said to you, something special tomorrow.
Something special is coming tomorrow. Don't forget, we did win something in the auction and we haven't told you about it yet, so stay tuned for the next video.
Good night.
Good night.